Good afternoon. We are here today to show you how our quick frame kit goes together. For example, they take 3 of these A-frames and 2 B-frames, which we will show you how they go together. This is just for your viewing pleasure. What we do, first of all, is all of our kits are square cut. You don't have to put any miters on any of the lumber. I have one of the B plates down, and I'll show you how the lumber goes into them to screw them together. You put these up here, make sure on this edge it is very tight. If you have them moved off center one way or the other, your roof lines will change. So you put this in, and on this corner, this is where you made up your lumber to it. And you want to make sure that all your frames are identical, so that all of your lengths stay the same. I like to put these kits together by putting the bottom one down and then putting the top B plate on. It makes it so much easier. So what I'll do is put this one on here, hold 1 or 2 fingers to hold this together, and while you're doing that, if you look straight down, you can line up the bottom B plate with the top B plate. And you will also notice on these B plates, along with the A plates, you have 2 round holes and 2 square holes on each side. You will start off by using either the square or the round, your choice, and you will screw this side with those. When we turn it over, whichever one you don't use, you'll use on the other side. I like to hold a couple fingers back here till I get where I want to be, and then I can switch while I'm getting my screw gun ready. And you don't have to have a screw gun. You can use like this impact that I prefer, or you could even use a screwdriver if you don't have either. It may take a little bit longer, but it will work. I'm going to use the square holes, and when you put your fingers down, put your thumb on the inside and pull back with your 3 fingers so you will hold the lumber square to the plate. And I will put both screws in each side before I move to the other. And then just kind of look, make sure that your lumber did not move. If it did, it's easy to take the screws out, flip it over, and redo it. By flipping it over, your screw holes will be in a different spot, and you'll be able to get a secure fit. Okay, same thing, a couple fingers on one side. Get your screws ready. I happen to be using the square holes for this side. So you can put your screw in it, thumb on the back side, pull back with your fingers, and put your screw in. We'll do that one more time, and then we'll flip it over to the other side. There, that's all that's to it. That's how it will look when you're done. And on the back side, this is where it comes together. So you don't want your 2x4 sticking in this way or back that way. Because if everything is exactly the same on each one, your building will come out nice and square. Okay, now that we have that side done, we will put the top B plate on, and then on your ridge board, when you're putting the kit together, these slide into here. What I like to do is have a short piece like this one here to slide together, and they do slide together snug, and that's what you want because it's a nice fit. Leave that in there. Now your plate is exactly the same as the bottom one. Get your screws ready. And this time, remember, we are going to use the round holes. Put your screw into the hole, put your thumb on the inside, and pull back with your fingers. And we're almost done. We're going to proceed to this other side, put the screws in, then I will show you how we fasten the ridge board. See, that was a pretty simple way of doing it. Now your ridge board, when you're building your frames, you'll have 4 or more frames. Build all of your frames first, and then assemble them. And then once you get a helper to hold on one end while you're on the other end, you can put your ridge board in and then secure your other center frames. Now, we will be doing this, nice snug fit. I'm going to put this in as if it were the ridge board in the center of your building. You will notice here on the bottom, there's 2 holes. You will want to fasten the screws to the ridge board to keep it in place. And again, same thing. Screw in the hole, hold it, and screw it in. As you can see, it did not take very long to put it together. Everything is nice, flush on all ends, and it's very secure. You'll never have to worry about it buckling. It will hold a snow load. They're great kits. So that's all there is to it.